Hey, what is up here, guys? James Circle here. I wanted to quickly go over the PTB, the Skull Merchant changes in Survivors going next. Now, for Skull Merchant, I'm going to be honest with you. While, yes, you got a really extensive buff to the point to where it basically killed her off, at the same time, they have already stated they are coming back to give her a proper rework. Literally, so, I just don't understand why you're getting pissed off if they've already said, hey, instead of putting a band-aid on your favorite character, we're going to put a lot of time and resources into actually trying to attempt to give it a better rework than just slapping a band-aid on it. That's crazy. If you're a real fan of Skull Merchant and you like her, then you genuinely should be fine with the nerfs for a little bit, and at the same fucking time, understand that your killer is going to receive a rework in the future. That's crazy, dude. I'm gonna be honest with you, I would not mind playing her just to fucking be Woman with Claw, and just go around, even if I fucking lose. You know, it's a video game. I don't need to win in 4K every fucking match just because I put on some stupid fucking slowdown build. Again, I understand, you know, your favorite thing's getting nerfed, it's going to be weaker, it's going to feel worse to play. But at the same time, while, you know, I could completely get behind that, I'd say that sucks. It's kind of warranted because people who generally play Skull Merchant play her to be toxic little dipshits. Whether you want to acknowledge that or not, that is all people have done with her for the past fucking, like, time she's been out since more. Because they know how poorly designed she fucking is. Generally, though, at the same time, though, I mean, if, again, they've already said they're working on it. So I do not know what to tell you if you're a Skull Merchant main. I'm gonna actually try and play her and just go for fucking meme builds with her. I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm just gonna run Coop and, like, Speed still. I'm just gonna have fun with it. I don't mind. It's gonna suck though because they are removing the haste, which no, my speed build. But at the same time, the fact I could still lock down an entire part of the fucking map by turning off my Brayman branding, pressing, you know, right click is stilly. I'm sorry, deserved. I don't. On another note, though, as for the PTB, I'm actually very happy with some of the changes for once. We generally got some general survivor buffs that will hopefully make playing Killer fun for me as well. Like I said, I want Killer to be able to kill things, but at the same time, though, as it currently feels, it feels like all there is slowdown perks and then nothing for survivors to do. At least I can have fun with fun chase interactions if they don't touch the speed build, but I'm gonna be honest with you, if they don't, it's kinda gonna be annoying to go against because you're gonna have people who are throwing games just running around the fucking map from the killer. Then it's all up to like the one other person to go for the save, and if they don't, well, fucking sucks to suck, I guess. Not to mention the way to counter it is just if you want a way to counter the speed build, straight ass, just fucking proxy camp the hook if you know they're running away from you. If they're really fast and you have a guy on hook, the way you win that scenario every fucking time is just kill the other two survivors. They can't crank gens fast enough. It really depends. You can go interact with them, but they have to stick by each other and suck each other's ass so much, it's really hard to go from gen to gen. At the same time, though, you may see people, like, I like to combine the speed build with gen rushing perks in case you do that, so I don't know. I think it's cool counter. I think it's going to be a cool viability option. The matches will be shorter, but honestly, DVD matches shouldn't be 15 minutes just so I can fucking get a 4K, you know? So generally, I'm very curious to see where the meta's going, because this kind of answers my issues of slowdowns always winning, but I don't care if they win, if I can at least have fun. But as I've, you know, that's it. I mean, generally, that's my issue with slowdown perks. You can run 4 slowdowns and win like 80% of your matches as killer, until you run into that really good Swift who's able to counter you and doing all the things right using proper comms. And even then, that's not every game of DBD. Sometimes you just run into 4 really good survivors, which is what happened to me when I played Singularity. I checked their friends list, not a single one was friends with each other. Got really 4 really good fucking survivors, but it was like, here's the annoying part though. It was like my 5th time playing fucking the Singularity, one of the hardest killers to actually play in the game, and that kind of sucks ass. But I mean, at the same time, I was like, I just kept saying I shouldn't be getting these really good survivors this early on. But honestly, I gotta be real with you. They're playing so fucking good. I was really sad too because like I brought in like a shaman build with haunted grounds, and they never fucking procced haunted. They got every other fucking totem but haunted. So I was literally playing with a fucking handicap. You wanna know what? That was the funnest game I've had in a while, just because of that. I generally like when the odds are stacked against me. Maybe that's why I don't find Killer enjoyable much anymore, because generally, I'm going to be real with you, it's really easy to win as Killer. I'm sorry. For the people who have trouble, I'm gonna try and make videos eventually about tips and trips for certain killers because it's really like it's gonna be really easy. It's really hard to lose currently unless you're getting again a four-man swift, which is like the only thing that could really properly handle any killer in the game, and even then, that's if you're all sweating your balls off. As for survivors going next, okay, look, I'm gonna be real with you. Like I said, with how easy it is to play killer at times, this isn't me saying that people don't struggle with killer. This is just like if you want to win most of your matches, you definitely can by putting on 4 slowdowns. And not maybe 3 in no ed just to make sure you get a 3K at the very least. Like look at their builds. They had made for this guys. I couldn't do anything because I fucking don't give a fuck. Still merchants B tier by the way. But the fact that people fucking sit here and will run 4 slowdowns or play a killer that is known to be hated and then bitch about survivors going next is crazy to me. Dog, no one's liked Deathslinger since fucking like 1982. I don't know what to tell you. That's just an issue with Deathslinger, man. Is it stupid and silly since he's kind of been like nerfed into the ground yet other killers exist? Oh, definitely. Oh, 100%. It's just the issue is some people are genuinely big babies. Now, if we're talking about like you're playing fucking Billy and you're running multiple slowdowns, I don't want to go against you. You win. Good job. I do not care anymore. Take the W, let me out of the fucking... Please let me out. Please. Playing Blight, running fucking multiple slowdowns. I really don't want to try anymore, because there's a huge chance you're just going to win anyway. That's how stacked it feels to play Survivor. And I still, like I said, I understand it from Killer's point of view as well. I play more Killer than Survivor. Fucking no matter what you do as Killer, sometimes it'll feel hopeless. But you know what? I'm gonna be real with you, those hopeless games that I fucking get, like with Singularity, are some of the fucking funnest, because I actually get to experience and learn things that I rarely get to feel in DVD. And that's actually losing a fucking match. I lose it more as Survivor, but like I said, I mean, Jesus Christ, I lose most of my games, but I'm memeing too. I just try and go for head-ons. I want to play for fun. Do we really have to always play for a fucking 4K? And that's what I mean. Some people just want to play for fun. If they find a certain aspect of the game boring, that is on the developers to fix that. Even if you were to put in a system to punish people for going next, do you know what they have to do to counteract that system? They get unhooked and they just hold M1 on a gen. That is it. There is no fucking way to possibly punish survivors going next. Do you know why? Because that's an issue of game design and not people being just complete babies. I'm sorry you're playing Nurse and feel like I should have to play against you when you brought me to Dead Dog. I'm not going to do that, Chief. Have a good night. I'm sorry that you're running a fucking 4 slowdowns on an incredibly strong killer. I ain't going to do that, Chief. Goodbye. And I'm gonna be irritated every fucking time when I get to 1 gen and the killer has fucking killed someone because they had 4 fucking slowdowns, because it is so fucking stale and boring. It is genuinely so fucking difficult. Because I have to actually fucking sit here and I have to put my brain on sweat mode, and I hate that feeling so much. Because even then, because I tend to want to have fun more than I want to win games. But when I see my buddy getting tunneled out for the 7th match in a fucking row, it is an awful feeling. Like, oh my god, can we please just get out one fucking game? Please. Which, I mean, again, maybe I should just... That's why I've been trying to stick to more of just... I don't want to do gens, let's just head on all game. That's it. That's it. That's what I've been trying to do, so I'm really excited with the recent perk buffs to try and see if that maybe fixes survivors wanting to go next. I mean, Jesus Christ, they buffed a whole bunch of healing perks. If you really wanted to be healed and have as much survivability as possible, brother, you can have a friend run as a medic build, or you can run it and just keep your whole team healed. Botany Empathetic Connection will make it, and we're gonna live forever. Like, you can't slug a motherfucker. I could literally heal them with a medkit. By the way, this all stacks with a medkit for the most part. There's like, I think maybe We're Gonna Live Forever doesn't, but you can heal them with a fucking medkit and just fucking they're healed like within 3 seconds before the killer can even get back, and that's without them running any perks as well. That's how silly that is. But people are so like pissy, and again, like running a medic build, like if I'm running that, I'm trying to win. I don't want to try and win because trying to win in Dead by Daylight right now as Survivor is like fisting a cactus up your ass. I don't want to do that. I just want to have fun. And if people want to get pissy about that, cool. I'm still going to go next. I'm going to hold M1 on gens. You will not force me to fucking play a game I don't want to play. Like I said, that is up on behavior to make actually going against their killer roster actually fun, as they've continued to buff them and make nearly every killer in the game really unenjoyable, or at least nearly unenjoyable. You know, I still don't mind going against Doctor, even though I don't agree that we should have buffed the most annoying aspect of him, which is his anti-loop. I think we could have turned it into a fun fucking way with the illusion that comes after you get shocked enough times, to where that motherfucker just spawns and chases you, and if you're injured, he can put you into the deep wound, but he can't down you. And that'd be so much fucking cooler, because that's built-in slowdown, and a doctor can work with that. Any killer can work with built-in slowdown. The issue is, once you give them built-in slowdown, and then they stack 4 slowdowns on top of that, well, fuck it, I don't want to play this. Like, I don't want to play against an Oreo cookie who just teleports all match because she has an add-on that lets you see the fucking auras of everyone within near a TV. I just don't want to do that. I'm sorry. Fucking sue me. Anyway, that's enough rambling from me. Skill merchant changes were rightfully deserved. Actually excited to see the new changes, even if it fucks up the meta for a little bit. I don't think it will. I think killers are just going to sadly feel even more pressure to run for slowdowns, to which there needs to be a system in place. It's actually kind of crazy that I'll get like a killer who doesn't know what the fuck they're doing with that killer, but then running 4 slowdowns. So either they're trying a killer for the first time ever, or they've been banking off of 4 slowdowns, get their ass kicked, and then want to bitch that the game's survivor sided because of MMR. It's not. It's literally how MMR works. You win more matches, you're gonna get harder opponents. So. Also, I just wanted to add, here in a couple of days, I'll try and upload some actual games and stuff. I don't know. It's been a little bit weird, no promises. Generally, this channel was founded on making DBD content. I like to upload games just for fun, the fun games that I do have. Like I said, I've not seen any fun games, but at the same time, like, people will play Nurse and people will be like, oh my god, you're so good at Nurse! So, I don't know. Maybe I should just start recording games and uploading them. I have no idea. But at the same time, though, I'm also going to try and branch back out into other content as well, just for funsies. This is just a little, like, Easter egg for anyone around here. Like, I'm gonna try some Deep Rock again and stuff, and just other games. Like I said, I like playing chill, fun games for fun, not to ever sweat my ass off. If I wanted to go play competitive, I'd sign up to a comp league for any other game other than Dead by Daylight, because the comp scene for this game is a fucking joke. Fuck you, fight me. Anyway, have fun. Bye!